If you've been feeling like you're carrying the emotional weight of three people, a to do list longer than the Great Wall of China, and expectations that could crush a small planet, this video is your reset button. In this short video, we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you're feeling so much pressure, what that pressure is actually doing to you behind the scenes, and most importantly, how to take it off your shoulders so you can breathe again. My name's Monique Waratney, and I help people rise from burnout, overwhelm, and identify confusion so they could thrive in their relationships, have more confidence, and sense of self. You don't need more pressure. You need clarity, direction, and support. So let's get into it. The first reason you might be feeling the pressure: you've attached your worth to productivity. Many of us feel so much pressure is because you've tied your value to how much you get done. Every time you complete a task, you feel relief, not satisfaction. And every time you rest, you feel guilty instead of restored. Ever caught yourself relaxing on the couch, but still mentally grading your own day like a disappointed teacher? Living like this means you're never enough. Even on your best days, you feel like you should have done more. It's a hamster wheel, and you're the hamster with a broken map. Shift the focus from productivity to presence. Instead of asking, "What did I produce today?" ask, "How did I live today?" Give yourself permission to measure your worth by who you are: kind, intentional, growing, not by the number of check marks you hit. Reason 2, you may be feeling the pressure: you're carrying the expectations that aren't even yours. A lot of the pressure you're feeling isn't actually coming from you. It's inherited, implied, or absorbed. Maybe it's family expectations. Maybe it's cultural norms. Maybe it's the internet screaming at you to be a high performance, optimized morning routine, aesthetic wellness unicorn. Ever feel like you're trying to live up to a standard that you don't even remember signing up for? Trying to meet expectations that aren't aligned with who you are leads to constant internal friction. It's like wearing shoes that are a half size too small. They technically fit, but they hurt like hell. Ask yourself, whose voice am I actually listening to? Identify one expectation that doesn't belong to you and release it. Literally name it out loud. This one's not mine. Step into the expectations you choose, not the ones that you inherited by accident. Reason number 3, the pressure might be on: you've normalized being overwhelmed. We've romanticized being busy so much that feeling overwhelmed now feels normal. If you ever say things like, "It's fine, I'm just a little swamped," 5 days a week, you're not fine. You're drowning with better branding. Do you notice that the one time you feel calm is when you're asleep or on airplane mode? Operating from constant overwhelm drains your creativity, irritates your relationships, and shrinks your ability to enjoy life. You stop thriving and start surviving. And survival mode is not a personality trait, it's a warning sign. Set micro limits, not giant lifestyle overhauls, tiny boundaries that make overwhelm impossible to ignore. For example, after 8 p.m., I don't problem solve. Small limits make massive progress. Reason number 4, the pressure might be on you: you're trying to do everything alone. Pressure multiplies when you don't allow yourself to be supported. Studies constantly show that humans cope better with stress when they have emotional, relational, or professional support. Lone wolfing everything actually increases anxiety. When someone asks, "Do you need help?" do you automatically respond with, "No, I got it," while internally screaming for assistance? Doing everything alone turns every task into a mountain. And eventually, even the small stuff, like replying to a text, feels heavy. Practice micro delegation. Ask for small, specific help. You're not being weak, you're being wise. Let support become a habit, not a last resort. The fifth reason you may be feeling the pressure, you don't allow yourself to celebrate. You keep pressure on yourself because you never pause long enough to acknowledge your wins. You hit goals and immediately move to the next goalpost. You finish a project and skip to the next one. You get a compliment and shrug it off like it's a granola crumb. When's the last time you celebrated something you did? Like really celebrated? If you never honor progress, your brain believes that you're always behind. That creates pressure even when you're actually doing well. It trains your mind to ignore success and only focus on what's missing. Create a done list. At the end of each day, write down what you did accomplish. This shifts pressure into pride. Momentum comes from recognition, not self-criticism. If this video lifted even an ounce of pressure off your shoulders, hit like. It tells YouTube that this is worth sharing. Drop a comment and tell me which reason hit you the hardest. Subscribe so you don't miss the next Rise and Thrive video. And if you know someone who's carrying way too much right now, share this with them. You might just change their week, their month, or even their entire life.